Have you ever felt like nothing around you makes sense anymore? Like every plan you had suddenly falls apart, every step forward feels like 2 steps back, and the silence from heaven is almost too much to bear? Maybe you've started wondering if you missed it, if somehow you got left behind. But let me tell you something. You're not lost. You're being prepared. God never calls someone greatly without first preparing them deeply. If life feels heavy right now, if your journey feels confusing and hard, there's a good chance God is getting you ready for something bigger than you could ever imagine. When everything around you feels like it's falling apart, it might actually be falling into place. You just can't see it yet. Here are 5 signs God is preparing you for something big. Sign 1. Everything in your life feels slower than it should. You've been praying, working, trusting, but progress feels like it's moving at a crawl. Doors that should have opened are still closed. Opportunities you thought would happen by now seem just out of reach. It's frustrating. But slow seasons are not wasted seasons. In fact, slow seasons are often sacred. God uses delay to develop depth. Because fast success can be dangerous when your character isn't strong enough to hold it. When everything feels slower than it should, trust that God is doing something inside you, something that requires time. Sign 2. You're losing things you thought were permanent friendships that once felt unbreakable suddenly drift away. Plans you were so sure about start falling apart. People and opportunities that seemed like blessings are removed without warning. It feels like loss, but sometimes subtraction is God's addition. He's making room. He's removing what would weigh you down when He launches you forward. Pruning isn't punishment, it's preparation. If you're losing things you thought were forever, don't panic. God might just be freeing your hands to receive something better. Sign 3. You're facing battles that seem too big for you. You're being stretched beyond your comfort zone. The challenges feel heavier, the responsibilities feel bigger. You feel like you're being pushed past your limits. But God never wastes a battle. Every hardship you're facing is building spiritual muscle. Every test you're walking through is training you for the territory you're about to enter. God doesn't call the equipped, He equips the called. If life feels like it's demanding more than you have, it's because God is making you more than you thought you could be. Sign 4. You feel hidden and forgotten. No one is calling, no one is noticing. You feel invisible. But hidden seasons are holy seasons. God often hides the ones He loves the most, not to hurt them, but to protect them until the right moment. Think of David, anointed to be king, yet sent back to tend sheep. Think of Moses, hidden in the desert before he ever faced Pharaoh. If you feel hidden, know this: you are not being overlooked. You are being covered. God is preparing a platform, and when the time comes, He will reveal you, and no one will be able to deny His hand on your life. Sign 5. You sense a stirring you can't explain. You can't put your finger on it, but something deep inside you knows. Change is coming. You feel restless, but not in a bad way, more like a holy anticipation. God often moves first in whispers before He moves in wonders. The spirit inside you begins to prepare long before your eyes ever see it. That uneasiness, that stirring, that feeling that you were made for more, it's real, it's not just wishful thinking. It's heaven's way of signaling, get ready, something big is coming. If you recognize even one of these signs, don't let fear steal your faith. God isn't punishing you, He's positioning you. He's pruning you, stretching you, hiding you, stirring you, because He's preparing you. Preparation always comes before promotion. Pressure always comes before purpose. And silence always comes before the sound of breakthrough. Hold on, stay faithful, because when God moves, it won't just be an opportunity, it will be a destiny moment. And you'll look back at every tear, every lonely night, every unanswered prayer, and you'll understand God wasn't delaying you. He was developing you. and everything you walked through will have been worth it.